Welcome back to the second part of our lecture today. And here, just pick everything up from the beginning. 10.5, we speak about the collective nouns. Here, that's the first part we spoke about. The collective nouns, we said we read to see it's singular or plural. Okay, the second part we spoke about the singular pronouns. They are always singular. Like these pronouns, you have to circle them and keep them very well, because anytime you see them, you have to go with the singular subject. They are singular. The third point we spoke about is the plural. Anytime you see them, you have to go with the infinitive verb. Okay, I hope you get me. So here, 3 points, one for collective, one for singular, one for plural. Okay, some examples before we move to the last point. For collective nouns, we finished it. For singular nouns, we sit here, like, look at this one. Neither of us. So we're speaking about us or neither of us. Neither means no one. Neither means no one. Okay, neither means no one. You're speaking about one person. It's singular, so is. Okay. Either of them, you're speaking about one of them, so the verb must be has. The plural group here for pronouns that we have both. Both means many, more than one. Both of the girls, just to cross it, because we don't deal with it. It's a prepositional phrase. We have both. It means many, more than one, two. That means the verb must agree with plural. So agree with plural subject to be a plural verb. The same way for few. As we said, we have 4 words for many, few, both, and several. These words, when you see them, you have to go with a plural subject. Here, the other example for the tricky words, and that's the last part for this lesson. Here, the tricky words we said before we get this break, I'd like here to write them. It's like this. I'd like to write them in this word, masa. Just to remember them. M stands for most. A, all. S, some. And the last A for any. These are the masa, the 4 words to remember. These words, you have to go after them to see if you have a singular or plural subject. For example, if you have this example over here with me, some of the music, the word music, is it singular or plural? I can hear saying singular. Okay, so some of the music, it's singular, it goes with a singular verb, seems. Well, we have this on the other hand, some of my friends. You will say, oh, my friends is a prepositional phrase. We have to kill it. Yes, we have to kill it. But with these 4 words, we get the meaning from them. We don't take friends. Friends are not the subject. The subject here is some. Some. But what's the meaning of some? We get the meaning from the word after that, which is friends. Friends, plural. So some will be plural, and are also must match the plural subject to be a plural verb. You got it? So, in a simple way, if you see the 4 words for masa, most, all, some, any, you have to read after them to see what type of subject do you have. Is it going to be singular or plural? Now I finished this lesson. These are the main 4 points. Number 1, the collective nouns. Number 2, all the time singular indefinite pronouns. Number 3, all the time plural pronouns. Number 4, masa, the tricky or just the words that you need to read after them to know their meaning. I hope you understand it. Now, all hands down, And now, hands up for questions before we go to the exercise. Hands up for question only. If you have a question regarding this lesson 10.5, check your page number 235. Check the lesson, look at it, and if you have a question, raise your hand. AM. Good morning, AM.
Mr. Good morning, sir.
That's Ayham?
Yes, Mr.
Yes, you can write your name, Ayham, to know you. Thank you. You have a question?
Yes, Mr. The last part, I didn't understand it very well.
For Mensa?
Yes.
Okay. Stay with me. Mensa is a word of 4 letters. Each one of them stands for a word, like M for most, A for all, S for some, A for any. Understand this?
Yes, Mr.
Good. What's unusual about these words? Why we keep them in one group? Because you have to read them. If you see them in the beginning of the sentence, you have to read the whole sentence to understand they have a singular meaning or plural meaning. For example, I'm going to tell you one thing and you answer me. Most of the cars, most here, singular or plural?
Most?
Most of the cars.
It's plural.
Good, because you feel plural with cars, right?
Yes.
Good. What about when I say most of the money is gone or are gone?
Is gone.
Is
because
gone.
it's singular.
Money is singular. It's uncountable, so it's singular. So most gets the color singular or plural from the word after it. You get it?
Yes, Mr.
Yeah, and that happens with most, all, some, and any.
Okay, thanks, Mr.
You got them?
Yes, Mr. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you for your question. And now the second hand will be for Tuqa, and you have the mic.
Mister, can you please explain some singular and indefinite pronouns?
Yes, of course. Which part?
The anybody, neither, and no one. I didn't understand this part so much.
Good.
Can you
Now
please explain again?
Yes, of course. Now stay with me. Stay with me.
Okay.
Now we're speaking about the singular group. Is that right?
Yes.
This group. Can you see it on the screen?
Yes.
So when they start any sentence, you have to think, or you just get the idea that they are singular. The subject is singular. So when I say somebody took my sandwich, so you're speaking about an indefinite pronoun, an indefinite person. Indefinite means unknown, that you don't know. You don't know exactly who took your sandwich. So you just say somebody because you don't know. It's indefinite. It's job in grammar, it's pronoun. It's not a noun, it's not a verb, it's a pronoun. That's why we call it indefinite pronoun.
Okay.
Okay. Now, this we understand why it's called indefinite pronoun.
Yes.
The job here is singular or plural. We have a group of indefinite pronouns. Whenever you see them, they are singular. They speak about singular subject, like anybody, somebody, nobody, everybody, one, no one, neither. Just keep them as if they are singular, like he and she and it. Like he and she and it.
It.
Okay, so come with the example here with me, this underlined one. Neither of us. You have us and you have neither. Neither comes first. So neither, we understand that neither is singular.
Yeah.
So to match a verb, it must be singular also. Neither of us is.
Yes.
For two reasons, actually.
Singular.
Because of us is a prepositional phrase. It's your enemy. Don't look at it. Okay. The second reason, because neither means no one. No one. It's singular already, so it must be is.
Yes.
You got the idea now?
Yes, I understand.
Yeah. Thank you very much for your question. And let's go to the exercise. Now, any other hands? Rowan?
Yes.
Yes, you have a question.
No, I want to answer.
Okay, so stay with me. You're going to answer the first question.
Okay.
So the first one is going to be For you, you can read and tell me,
Okay.
okay, the answer. Go.
Neither of my sisters have or has read it.
Hmm.
The subject is neither. It's singular, so we'll choose has.
Has. That's right. That's the right answer. Neither, singular, means no one of my sisters. So has, singular has. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. The second hand will
Welcome.
be, that goes to save. Save the as in. You have number 2. You can read an answer.
The class is writing their book reviews in groups.
Huh?
Is
Read it again, please.
the class writing their book reviews in groups? Is
Okay. Is writing their reviews in groups. I told you when you have a collective noun like the class, the family, the team, you can have a clue at the end. You can have a word in the sentence that gives you a message, a secret message within the sentence. So what's your secret message here?
their book reviews?
There. So what's the verb?
The class are.
Yeah, that's right. You understand it now? So the answer must be the class are writing their book reviews. Their book. So it can't be is writing their book reviews. So you can be speaking about them as students, as members. I hope you understand it. Safe? Still you're with me?
Yes.
You understand it?
Yes, I understand.
Thank you very much for that. For others, I'm sorry for that, but we're running out of time because you have another session after this. I don't know what's the subject that you have, but you have another session. So all hands down. Thank you. You're going to have the rest of the exercise for homework and just exercise 1. So again, just to make it clear at the end, all the exercises of chapter 10, 10.1, 10.2, 10.1, 10.2, 10.3, 10.4, and 10.5, you must make sure that you answered all the exercises. And your teacher will make sure that you did that. In addition to that, I'm going to send you, let's say, a bunch of quizzes, a lot of quizzes, and you have to follow this with your teacher. If you have any question for the girls section. For the boys section, you can contact me directly and privately if you have any question. So there will be, let's say, a file of quizzes, and inshallah, there will be a quiz online on the website and all the exercises in the book for chapter 10. 3 homework tasks. Now, before I finish, I have to take the hands up. If you have any question, just for a question, put your hands up. Now, I have the first hand raised, Abdurrahman Kurdi. You have the mic. Abdurrahman?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a question?
Yes.
What is it?
In chapter 10.2, exercise 2 is writing a paragraph. Should we do
Yeah.
it too or no?
No, you know our style. We take, find the mistakes, choose the correct answer, and something like that.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Ahmed Omar, it's a pleasure to have you.
Sir, if we have 2 hours, 3 hours, we will choose are or is.
Again?
If we have like 2 hours to complete, 2 hour is or are a lot of time.
Huh? You give me the answer.
No, sir, my question is 2 hours or 3 hours, we will choose are or is.
Whatever, 2 or 3. We're speaking about more than 1 hour, and you're speaking about them as a period of time. So 2 hours is too much to wait.
So we will choose is.
Is.
And my another question is
Yes.
like first half. Like the first half is or are what I have read so far.
The first
So
of
we
the
will-
students, for example, or the first of the books?
The first half
The
is
first
for
yes. Is, of
what
course.
I have read so far. So what is the answer?
Is.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
You're welcome. Now, that was the last hand that we have. I hope I answered all your questions. I hope you understand this lesson very well. But before I go, I have to give you this one last piece of advice. For all of you grade 7, please, just when you study English, and that's away from the book and this chapter, when you study English, just think about it as a language. English is not only a subject. So anything you study for writing, for grammar, like subject-verb agreement that we have right now, anything you study, just try to keep it in your mind with the message that you need it for your life, for your language. Use it with people. So if we study subject-verb agreement all this time for 2 sessions, you're expected to speak well, to consider subject-verb agreement when you speak with people, when you write in your task for writing and homework. So you need to use what you learn. It's not just for books, for exams, and for teachers and grades. No, it's for life. English is a language. Use it or lose it. I hope you enjoy your day, and it's a pleasure to see you tomorrow, inshallah. We're going to have a spelling session, inshallah. Get yourself ready, and see you. Goodbye. Have a nice day.